This is the HS Game Time Roundup with Pep Fernandez. Powered by Paradise Chevrolet Cadillac. Standards for excellence.
We saw some twists and turns during Tuesday's second round of the baseball and softball playoffs. Welcome to the HS Game Time Roundup. I'm your host, Pep Fernandez. The Norco softball team advanced to the quarterfinals and nearly had a no-hitter. We've got the highlights, but first, we start with Division I baseball, and we will have a new CIF champion because North is out. The Huskies lost to Saugus in the second round, 7-4 your final score. North led 4-1 in the fifth inning before Saugus battled back and took the win. There's only one inland area team left standing in Division I, Corona. The Panthers hosting Agoura in the second round. Corona hurler Daniel Pena working with a one-run lead. Pena cruising along, a couple strikeouts in the fifth inning. To the sixth, check out this great play. The grounder to first is off the first baseman, John Gonzalez, but there's Pena, the one-handed grab for the out. I got to see that again. Pena reaches up and snags this ball right out of the air, and he gets the out. A play for the ages, and the Panthers clinging to their one-run lead. To the seventh, Agoura puts the tying run at third, but down to their final out. The grounder to third, the throw to first. Roll the credits. This one's over. Corona advances to the Division I quarterfinals, winning 5-4 your final score. Also in D1, a couple locals ran into some Orange County powers. Temecula Valley nearly knocked off Mater Dei, losing 6-5 the final. And Vista Murrieta comes up short on the road at Orange Lutheran, 7-2. In Division II, the Rancho Verde hanging around. The Mustangs are putting together a magical postseason run after barely sneaking into the playoffs. The Rancho Verde at home for Palos Verdes in the second round, and behind a four-hitter from pitcher Sergio Mercado, the Mustangs win 6-0. So they move on to the D2 quarterfinals. Canyon Springs also in action in D2. Chris Ercole has those highlights.
Canyon Springs at home against South Hills in the second round. The Cougars down 7-0 in the bottom of the sixth inning when Christian Gonzalez puts the Cougars on the board with this RBI double deep to the wall in center. South Hills would respond right back in the top of the seventh though. Danny Sheehan with the RBI single to center, bringing in another run for South Hills, now with the 8-1 lead. And Canyon Springs would fall on their home turf today, losing by a final of 8-1, ending a great season for the Cougars.
Thanks, Chris. And in Division III, Elsinore falls to Gar by a final of 6-2. Now it's on to softball, where in Division IV, top-seeded Aquinas was upset by San Dimas in the second round. Let's go Division I. Break out the iPad for the Honda Cars of Corona. Game of the night, Norco versus Etiwanda. Emily Lockman in the circle, and it is Circle K in the first inning for the Cougars. To the second, Taylor Koenig, known for her bat, flashing the leather at the hot corner. Great grab. Even the Cougars cheering for that defensive play. To the third, Lockman locked in and rolling along. Another strikeout for the Norco ace. Now we move to the bottom of the third. It's Lockman with the hit towards first. The ball gets away before the throw to third sails wide. Kylie Reed trots home and puts Norco on the board, leading 1-0. Now we fast forward to the fifth. Lockman fields this comebacker, and she'll go to first for the out. Lockman came within one out of a no-hitter. The one run for Norco would be enough, but they get one more in the bottom of the fifth when the throw to second on the steal rolls to the fence. Nobody covering, and Heather Smith scores. Norco wins the Honda Cars of Corona Game of the Night, 2-0. Lockman with her 19th shutout of the season. The Cougars will get Foothill in the quarterfinals. Also in Division I, Vista Murrieta tops Los Alamitos 5-2. The Broncos will meet Esperanza in the quarters, and Santiago defeated West Ranch 8-1. The Sharks will host powerful Pacifica on Thursday. In Division II, Valley View advances. They pick up a 5-1 win, and a pair of locals also advance in Division V. Hemet's a winner, 2-0, and Beaumont also victorious, 9-0. Tennis, anyone? The Arlington boys on the road at Arroyo in the Division V semifinals. Lions #1, Daniel Garcia, a winner by a score of 6-4. As a team, Arlington also victorious, 11-7 your final team score. So So the two-time defending champs, Arlington, will try to make it a three-peat next Wednesday when they will once again play for the Division V CIF title in Claremont. The Roundup returns on Thursday with softball highlights from the playoff quarterfinals. I'm Pep Fernandez for the HS Game Time Roundup.